Hi everyone, today we're looking at the Crumble kit. I'll start to show you how to set it up because this is one of the things that people look at this set and they get a little bit worried about. Dead easy, really good fun. So let's introduce you to the parts. We've got the Crumble controller just here, and this is your sparkle. You get a set of crocodile clips that go with it, and you've got your micro USB. Take your micro USB, just plug it into your laptop and place it. If you look very carefully at the top of your Crumble controller, it'll only go in one way, so just be careful as you plug it in, and you should hear, if you've plugged it in correctly, a sound just to show that you've got power to it. So that's your Crumble controller. Next, I'm going to take two of the crocodile clips here. I'm going to use positive, red for positive, and black for negative. So all I'm doing is placing on the top of my Crumble. I'll just show you so you can see it. And these two leads are going to come down. I'm just going to push that over there onto your, let me grab it, there we are, just onto your battery pack here. So if you look at the top, you've got your positive and negative. So all I'm going to do is place my positive one here. I'm going to use all of the battery, place the negative there, and just make sure as well that when you're using your battery pack, I'll just make sure you can see this, that you've actually got it switched on. It's an easy mistake to make. So there we are, that's your battery pack connected to your Crumble controller. Next we're going to take our sparkle and add this in, so look very carefully at the sparkle. You've got your positive and negative, and you've got your D output, so you want to be making sure that you've got it this way round, okay, rather than upside down. Now we're going to take some more of our crocodile clips and we're going to connect them onto the battery pack. So I'm going to use green, this positive output here, and my black one for the negative, and this yellow one here for the D. Do be careful with the crocodile clips. These crocodile clips are really easy to use. Some that I've got before aren't, and they do struggle to connect here. So just make sure that as you're looking through, they are perfectly connected. So now we're going to take these leaves and we're going to replicate the same thing on the Crumble here. So this green one, get it, a bit fiddly, but we're going to connect it onto the positive, checking the colours, black onto the negative, and my yellow onto my D. So just get the children to follow along. So it should be a mirror image. Green, positive, black, negative, yellow onto D. So now we're ready to send some code across to our Crumble, making sure obviously that we've got it on, the battery pack on, everything's connected. Especially if you start to move things around, just double check that they are connected. Just to recap on what we've got our battery pack connected over onto our Crumble board over here. Then we've got our Crumble board linked up to our sparkle here. So now what I'm going to do is just show you how we would start to program it on the laptop in order to get the sparkle to light up. So we're just using one sparkle this time. So this is the Crumble software that you're going to use, Crumble version 1.0. Have a good look around the menu. So each of these buttons will introduce a new menu that you might want to just have a look at. Don't be scared by some of them because we'll come to that a little bit later. We're going to just use the basic one for now. We're going to pull in a program start button. This is your control button, so when you're using something like Scratch, when the green flag is pressed, the game starts. Well, this is the block that you're going to use, your control block. I'm going to come down and just pull a set sparkle, and we're just going to make sure that we clip it on. Now this one's got a red button in, so what we're going to do is change that over, just turn it to the green that I used before and click OK. So when you now press play at the very top of your screen, it'll say program successful, and you'll find that your sparkle will have turned green. So I've just played with some simple code on the computer which I'll show you. And there's my sparkle on. So we've got our sparkle to go green. We might start thinking about how we get our sparkle to turn off and turn on. So we're going to look very carefully down the menu here, and as you can see it says turn sparkle off. So we're going to pull that in and place it between. Now we need another block in here because we don't want our sparkle to go on and then straight off. So we're going to take a wait command, just place it in. So we're going to wait, set the sparkle off, get it to wait, and then turn it off. If you press play, you'll find your sparkle turns off. You might want to say to your children, well, if you want your sparkle to turn one colour then another colour, you can bring in another set sparkle, choose a different colour, get it to wait and stay on for a certain amount of time, and then turn the sparkle off, and then press play. Now for those children who start to understand what loops are and how loops work and how it gets something to happen repeatedly, what you can do is go down your menu here and bring in a forever block and pull the code into the forever block and attach on, and then we're going to press play, and you'll find that the sparkle will turn green, then red, then green, then red, because it's in a forever loop. These are the bits here that you want to get your kids to investigate with, setting the sparkle so that the wait time between it is either longer or shorter. So get the children to investigate. This is a really good session for teaching children about decimals. So I'm going to put in here 0.1 instead of 1.0. I'm going to do the same in here, 0.1. Make sure that you click away, otherwise it won't put the command into there. Press play, and you'll find the children immediately start to giggle or are quite shocked that the sparkle's flashing quite quickly. Again, get the children to investigate maybe what 10 seconds is like, because I think 10 seconds is quite a short period of time, but for this it would be quite long. And press play again. Now, one little part that I just want to make sure people understand is this section here where set sparkle 0 and 0 here. The reason it sets sparkle 0 is when you have a chain of sparkles, so you have a sparkle connected to a sparkle connected to a sparkle, the first sparkle that you're going to work on is 0, the next one will be number 1, then the next one after that will be number 2. So it gives you an idea of which sparkle you're actually controlling. If you want to stop the program, you can just press stop.